E-Gaming Bets. We accept bets on computer games online since 2011. Referral system for regular users and the first deposit bonus. Gaming devices store and the best choice of payment systems. Dota 2 in Hearthstone, Counter-Strike and StarCraft, World of Tanks and League of Legends. EGB.com. You know for sure who's going to win.
Getting tired of playing with the usual skins but don't have enough money to buy a new one? Get rich fast with csgofast.com. CS Go Fast. It's a strong chance of winning in every game. Several rooms with different game modes. Daily, more than 1,000 games, 5,000 players, and 25,000 skins at stake. You don't need much in order to sweep the board.
Well, guys, we are back for map number 2. This is Overpass. This is the pick of Arcade. And, well, you know the drill by now. If they just lost 16-14, they need 2 maps to come back into this. Otherwise, it will be all over. Torpedo will be through to the land. And, well, the Russians will just be crying, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know how seriously they take this. I hope they're crying. Sort of. That sounded a bit more harsh than I meant it to, but they've got to be passionate. But anyway, we're going to be going into map number 2. Torpedo took a very, very close game, I have to say. I could have seen it going to overtime on multiple occasions, but an eco round win really did change the game for them. And, yeah, this is going to be... Have we already seen the knife? I guess the knife had already been played off stream. I wasn't informed that the knife was going on, or am I? No, they just have the bomb for some reason. Okay, so it is going to be the knife round. Good, good. We didn't miss the knife. I was thinking, how quick was that knife round? But yeah, we're going to be seeing both teams attempting... I don't want to say it now. Attempting to get the CT side. I thought that last time and Torpedo picked the T side of Cash, so, yeah. Let's see who is going to be taking the knife round. It doesn't particularly matter. This isn't a like 100% CT sided map. It is quite CT sided, but a lot of maps recently, I feel the T side have become stronger for so many teams. Like, it's not the end of the world if you don't get the CT side to start off with, whereas on a map like Nuke, it used to be so bad. I still remember, who was it? Was it Cloud9? Or was it, no, I think it was COG, who managed to pull back like a 15-0 half on Nuke all the way back to 15. Oh, it was just absolutely stupid. That map was so good to watch though, because I think it's as Thorin said, like, they changed it to make it more balanced, but not in the sort of way, like, I want a map pool that does have some very CT-sided maps and has some very T-sided maps. The only problem is at the moment, there aren't any really T-sided maps. I remember, was it Tuscan? I wasn't really someone who played 1.6, but there was, I've been told there's a map called Tuscan. It was actually very T-sided. But anyway, enough of me and the map pool and what I want to happen. It probably won't happen. We're going to be seeing Darty playing the utility player. We've got JR with the kit, and the rest of the players will be going for the Kevlar. And, yeah, Torpedo with their 1-0 advantage will be going into this one, trying to take themselves the pistol round. They are on the T side. I don't actually know if they chose that. I wasn't watching. I can't remember who won the knife round. I don't think they did win it, so it was probably the other way around. But here we go. The Molotov going to push out Hootie, but it, well, not really going to do too much. Just going to move slightly over. The bomb will be going down. Sender going to get that, but it will be a 5v5 retake. Still a kill on JR, so not the end of the world for Arcade just yet. Let's see whether or not they can pull off this retake. They do need to win this map if they want to stay in this, but straight away we're going to see Downey and Zendi combine to pick off 3 players after fighting another one, and now it really is a horrible situation. Hootie, 7 HP, 4 players to find. Do you believe in miracles? I believe in miracles. No, I don't. There we go. We're going to see how to take down the final kill. That will be 1-0, and, well, we're going to be seeing the force buy come out from Arcade. Possibly a save from JR just because he wants to get on the AWP. We'll see. The only thing, the thing with that is, saving in the force-up round for me is a little bit odd, just because you're basically, like, it's almost like assuming that you're going to be winning this round. I guess, or losing it, in fact. Like, you're almost betting, no, that's what I meant to say. You're betting on the fact that you're losing this, so you're saving up extra money to buy the AWP in the round after, which it's sort of, like, for me anyway, that brings an almost negativity to the buy straight off the bat. It's like, well, we're going to lose this, so I'm not going to force. It's like, okay, I guess. But there we go. Mer going to be finding one. Is that an AK into his hands? That's a great find for him. An AK into the hands of Mer. That's deadly enough as it is. We're going to have to be very careful now, but Darty going to push in and find Cassandra. GR, of course, doesn't have any armor, so he is in a horrible position. Hootie, might be a better idea to actually give the AK to Hootie. I don't know. I always like to see people switch up the guns, and well, Mer's going to go straight down. It is now a 4 versus 2 scenario. They should take down Hootie very quickly, and well, now JR's just sort of there with the USB. 2-0, Torpedo comfortably winning that round in the end. But yeah, I do kind of find it weird. He will be able to get the AWP in the next round anyway, but just a little bit odd to me. But anyway, we're going to be seeing the the MAC-10 kept in the game. We're going to be finding the AKs, triple AK setup now, so, well, this should be a very, very easy win. All the nades, the fact is, I always find it funny when someone uses a nade that is more than the whole of the opposing team is spent up, and it does nothing in this scenario, unless Cassandra just goes and walks into it, or it did look like he was planning on doing that, but we do have a stack towards this B site. It will be down to Atta to possibly spot this out, although if they do push even slightly towards the A side, they're going to realise that it is completely clear, and at the moment they just have Darty actually walking around just like, hello? Anybody? No. Yep, no, there's no one. Nope, no one there. And, well, they are actually going towards the B side, so the only chance that the CTs have is that they manage to find an awesome USP crossfire, and, well, Cassandra's going to be the first one dropped. Of course, it could just happen that the T's just walk in and kill everyone, but it looks like finally someone has realised, okay, yeah, it looks like this is a stack. We're going to push over towards the A side. The rotation's coming in. This will split the USP players. Atta going to be pushing in, finding himself a second kill. Another $600 added to the bank. Darty will get dropped, but he only had an And now it's all down to JR. He's going to find the dink, and only 1 HP on Atta. It looks like he's going to be running away. He wants to keep himself his Kevlar. If he manages to find this kill, manages to survive, or 1 HP. But that's going to be 3-0. Now we're going to see the buy coming out. JR picking up the AWP. As said, he was saving from that since the second round, and he will get that 4th round coming in here. Obviously, if Torpedo win this one, they are straight through to the LAN. And, well, they're going to be wanting to do that. They don't want to drag this out any longer than it has to be. But Arcade, they need this map. This is their map pick. We expect big things from people on their map picks. Although maybe we shouldn't. I feel like that is sort of... It's one of those things where most teams should be good at most maps. When you come to a team like Fnatic, it's like... A map pick is almost like, which map are they slightly less brilliant at? That's sort of the way I look at this. It's like, which map are they not going to wreck us as hard? And boy, in this scenario, most of these teams should be good at some map. It does come about where some teams aren't particularly good at a single map. So, yeah, fair enough. If you don't want to pick that map, that's fine. But if you ever want to be one of the top teams in the world, you need to be able to play most maps. Otherwise, you do limit your map pool. Obviously, if there's one map that you just don't seem like your players can play, you normally get one ban. So that's fine. If it's any more than that, then it starts to get into the scenario where it's like, okay, we now have to hope they don't pick that one, but it looks like Atta going to be finding the first kill. A bit of a misspray coming in for Cassandra, and that's already the entry call for the T's. And obviously, as said, I do feel like this is still a CT-sided map, although we have seen some very T-halves come in the past. Obviously, Astralis are a team that can fight a lot of T-rounds on any map. But not all teams are. Astralis, of course, probably one of the top 3 teams in the world. But this is a nice crossfire coming in. Hootie doing the damage. Finds himself 4 kills. Gonna chuck out the nade. Not gonna be able to find the final player. It's gonna be down to Downey in a 1 versus 2. JR with the AWP. 20 seconds left on the clock. He has himself the bomb. The crossfire is there. Coldy is just waiting. And JR is as well. And there we go. Arcade finding that round, all courtesy of Hootie. Absolutely wonderful spray. Also, a crossfire came up from his teammate to almost make that just that little bit sweeter. The CTs will be able to buy, but so will the Ts after 3 rounds, just creating themselves a nice bank. But here we go. We're going to be seeing the buy coming in from both teams, and AWP on JR and Downey. As said, Downey does normally play the T-Alt role. Going to be seeing a push coming in to the swamp area, or sewers, whichever you like to call it. Decent going to be taken down, missing the spray. And that's going to give the advantage to the CT side. Exactly what Arcade wanted. The very early aggression paying off. Now they're going to be retreating back to the sites, playing passive, and just holding on to that man advantage. Don't want to give away any kills to the T side, because they know that that can be a fatal flaw in their round. They can't expect Hootie to get himself a quad kill every round. That was an insane spray from him. Control just paying off, and he's going to be able to give them their first round on the board. But if we do see a breakback from Torpedo in this round, it could crush their economy. But the same from Arcade. If they can continue this, convert this first kill into a win, then they will manage to push the T's into a bit of an eco. As said, they do have a little bit of money. The extra 1900 would mean that they could go for a slight force if necessary, but, well, let's not even talk about that yet. The round is still going on. The long control is going for the T side now. We also have slight aggression coming in, and the push going to be coming in. Darty going to find the first kill. Coldie spraying through. JR going to get taken down. Nice entry kills coming in here. Darty finds another one. Triple kill for him. Lovely entry stuff there, and that's going to be, whoa, a very, very hard retake now. Zende finding one more, and how did that round just spin so quickly on his head? I said that Darty didn't have a particularly good game on the previous map, but he has started this one off with a bang. Cash clearly wasn't the one that he wanted to be playing. He did help finish off and, well, close out the game, but nonetheless, triple entry kill there. No response from Arcade, and this is going to be their economy back in tatters. Not the start they wanted, especially on their map pick, and what a wonderful way to start this round. This map should be interesting. Hootie going to get taken down by Darty as well, so he finishes it off with a quad, completely destroying the economy of his opposition, and that should be 5, maybe even 6 rounds. Like, there is actually a potential for Arcade to go for a force here, because they're getting absolutely nothing on the next round. They're getting, what, 1900. That'll put the, well, the best player will have 4,200 in his bank. I think, yeah, that will be Cassandra, who's currently 0 to 5, by the way, just to point that out. Early rounds yet. But Atta going to be trying to make himself a bit of money. Also got Downey on the AWP. There are many players with AKs, plenty of nades, and a full eco coming out from the CT side. I actually sometimes like to see the force, and oh, Atta hiding in the corner, finds himself a double kill. 1200 straight in his back pocket. One more kill like that, and he's paid for the gun. Obviously, when they win the round, he's more than paid for the gun, but I mean, paid for the gun with kills. It's always nice to pay for your gun with kills. The best way to do that is probably with either a Nova or a sawn-off shotgun. But obviously, you have to get the kills, which with those guns is normally a little bit more difficult. I suppose it is 2 kills. You could also do that with a 5.7. Couple of kills on that, but, well, we see Atta just doing the damage at the moment. Gonna spot Hootie in the corner. Nice easy kill from him. 1800 made. Already damaged one more, and, well, the bomb now just gonna be planted. Easy stuff, and they're just gonna be looking. Atta still going down to 2 HP now. Maybe gonna possibly relax just a little bit, because doesn't want to lose that Kevlar. It's not the end of the world. He's pretty much paid for that as well, but as said, a nice clean round coming out from the T side. Atta doing the work, and now 5-1 up. Torpedo looking strong, and, well, as I said, this buy is going to come in, but it's not going to be a good one, to say the least. JR, is he going to either, well, he can either go for a scout or on FAMAS, and yeah, look, they've got very little utility 3 Famises on the board, so not the worst thing in the world. You do see people say stuff like, oh yeah, the Famas so much worse than M4. For a pro player, a Famas really isn't that much of a step down. Like, yeah, I remember, if you ever watch MBK's stream, he actually said every single pro player needs to know how to use the Famas. It shouldn't be even an option not to know how to use it, so definitely agree with him there. Costs, what, 900, well, 850 less than an M4, but Atta going to be finding the entry kill. Hootie's still doing a bit of work, but he's going to get taken down. The Famas, one thing it doesn't have is quite the spray capability of the M4. We're going to be seeing JR pushing in, doesn't have the AWP, and this could be the problem for Arcade. One thing that's very effective for them is their AWP, and he hasn't managed to get it, so had it for 1 round. They then got reset, and while JR and Cassandra, they are doing work here. They are the last 2 players standing. JR going to get taken down, but Cassandra, there is a low health player. He can find Decent. He's got a good chance, but he actually finds Auto. Now he's got a great chance. Just got to find this final kill, but pushing round. Look at this. Oh, Decent playing the round perfectly, running round. What a round from him. Quad kill coming out. And again, we're going to see Arcade reset. Torpedo starting to take a hefty lead. And what a play. They've just got the clutch players at the moment. Here we go. Again, another eco. Okay, they really need to step up here. They're on the CT side of their map. This is not going the way that it should be at the moment. JR gonna get himself a dink. Atta goes down to 2 HP. But Zende's gonna save his life. Just a matter of seconds before his demise. The boost coming in over towards the B site. Not a bad... How many players have they got on that? Are they going for a triple boost? Yeah, they are. Triple boost. There you go, guys. What do you think of that? Using the wall to be able to walk into the corner. It does sometimes work, but Cassandra's going to be dropped. And now all 3 players are in the same place. It's not a bad idea, but the problem is, how many players realistically can this triple boost take down? That's sort of what you have to talk about here. How many realistically could it take down if they do push into that position? And what is the chance? Like, it's boosting over this wall, which is great. Like, it's a really effective boost. I really do like... Wait, who's the player on top? There we go. I love the boost, just because where they can see. But realistically, how long will it take before somebody realizes this seat is actually going to come... Oh my goodness, just look at the positions here. 1, and there we go. Atta just responds. Exactly what I thought would happen. It just can't work that well. It was a nice boost. It was a really nice boost, but the second he shot a bullet, you just see Atta just go, bang, no. Denied. Oh, that was I enjoyed that. I really did enjoy that. But nice try nonetheless, switching things up a little bit. But Arcade, well, it's nice to see they have done their research on this map. Like, that's a nice triple boost. It's a really clever one. Not quite as good as the Fnatic boost, the one that shall not be named, but nonetheless, it makes it work. Also, I really enjoy some of Navi's boosts on this map. The AWP that lets you look over all the way into from. Well, there's one that looks in from Party that was really good. There's actually, you can look them up. I can't remember who made the video. It might have been Frank Arts or someone like that. It was like the boosts of like pro CS scene. It's a really good video, and like, I've got no reason to plug it. Literally, just think it's an awesome video. And it basically shows you all the different pro boosts that we used. Some of them coming out in Katowice. And, well, I hope we'll see more in the major. That's something I'm excited for. Like, as a viewer, really excited to see that. One day, yes, love to be casting it, but that is a long way away. But Cassandra finding the entry kill. An important start for Arcade. They've been down in the dumps for quite a while now. They need to bring themselves back. Otherwise, they are going home. And there we go. Cassandra finds another one. Starting to step up a bit. Gonna get taken down by Decent, but they've still got the man advantage. Decent gonna find himself one more. This guy is going ham at the moment, but, well, surely this is too much for them now. 3 versus 2, decent only on 10 HP. The CT side have to capitalize into this round, and really they need to keep as many people alive as possible. Hootie, perfect positioning, rotating in from behind, and then they're going to get closed out. 3 people surviving. The AWP will be safe for JR, and that is perfect. That's a much better round coming up from Arcade. However, their money is still not great. The T's are going to have a nice amount of cash to buy back up, and if they get reset again, that could be almost, well, that could be up to 9 rounds already for Torpedo. So we're going to be needing to see some sort of change in the mentality from Arcade if they're going to be able to bring this one back. But as said, it's not the most CT this. I'd say it's CT maybe 8, 7, 9, 6, but they still have a chance. We saw them starting to make the comeback on the T side of Cash. But a great start from JR. He finds the entry kill, but however, Zendy's going to trade one back straight away. JR standing in a decent position here, going to find himself a second. A nice start to the round. Mer going to find another one. Atta trading one back, but there's still JR on the site. We're also going to see Cassandra pushing in from Sword. This is a great angle. Coldy going to be finding another one. Every single player starting to wake up a bit now for the CT side. Coldy going to finish this one off. That's 7-3. Arcade finding a couple of rounds, but there's still going to be a buy coming at them in this one. Obviously, the ideal scenario would be for Arcade to bring this into an 8-7. We'd really have a game on our hands if that was the case. As said, this is map number 2. Map 1 was a 16-12, but I feel like even that was a bit harsh on Arcade. A very, very close game. The Eco really did. The Eco win coming out from Torpedo changed the game so much and brought it into their favor. Here we go. Zende actually winning that one. The jump, Coldy, risky. Most people check that position now. That nade really isn't going to do too much damage. I would have actually liked to see them try that boost with an M4. Because, well, a silenced M4, it wouldn't have given away where you actually were. But here we go, a boost coming in from the T side. Atta going to be ducking down. Hootie going to spot the head. Not finding it just yet, but he does get himself the dink. And now Atta going to have to retreat. Doesn't want to lose his life just yet. But it does seem like the T side slightly losing their momentum a bit here. Going to be spamming away. Atta very, very close to get taken down, but it's not going to be happening just yet. So close. The bullets are so close. But Downey going to be down to 15 HP now. A lot of tags coming in for the CT side, but no kills just yet. And the remaining players are still over towards B. Hootie in this position again. We saw him go absolutely ham last time. Going to find himself one. The crossfire coming in. Mer finds himself another. But there we go. Can we get the spray control? Zendy finds 2 back quickly, but look at the health remaining on the last players. They're so very low. We're going to see the cleanup and the CT side. They're going to finally bring the economy down from the T's. But the fact is they've had so much money that they're still able to pull something together here if they want to. And the loss bonus will bring this one back. But we're going to see Torpedo losing 3 rounds in a row. They're going to call a tactical pause. I like this. They're slowing the momentum of the CTs down very early on. And, well, let's see what they actually come up with here. They've got the chance to force. I would actually like Downey to pick up the AWP again. We haven't seen too much of that. Seeing a lot of AK plays, but he was so deadly in the previous map with that AWP. So that's something that could definitely come in. And you look at the buy. If they were to go for a force here, they could catch the CT side out. Because the CTs at this point are thinking, surely that's it. There's no way that we can win 3 rounds in a row and the T's can still have money. But they won so many. What? 7 with a break of 1. And it just made their money so good. So there's still 6 grand on Zende. They could at least go for a Tech 9 push. Maybe rush towards the B side. They can get there very, very quickly. So there's still some potential for Torpedo in this round. And the thing we have to talk about from Arcade is, yes, they have a decent amount of cash on a few of their players, but a couple of rounds from Torpedo would break them back yet again and still have the potential to go to up to 11 rounds. And on top of all of that, the loss bonus is going to be coming in soon for Torpedo. So it really is Torpedo with an advantage at the moment. They've got the rounds on the T side. Obviously, they've now lost a few in the road. Arcade could start to build up some momentum, but we do have to talk about the fact that they built up enough cash that even if they force it, they're going to be able to buy in the next round. So I'm interested to see what they actually choose to do. Obviously, they've got their coach standing by. He can give them some advice. maybe they're watching the stream and obviously going to think, oh, this Tombiz guy's a genius. I doubt that very, very much. If someone wants to pay me loads of money to be a coach, I will do that. Although it's not really what I want to do, but money talks. Money talks. Team YP knows. Team YP knows. Sorry. I have to. I can't. No, I just can't. But, yep. A long pause coming in. It does also give Arcade the time to think. So, whether or not what they'll be doing. They have had some good plays, but a lot of their rounds have come down to individuals. Hootie with the quad kill. We saw JR picking up a couple of entry kills with the AWP. Aggression coming out, players hiding in positions. But then there have been some very, very close rounds for the T's as well, where we see Decent finding a quad kill in one of the rounds. I think Atta did it as well. And you sort of have to wonder what they will do. And here we go. They're actually going to go Zende with an AK. They've gone for some pistols on everyone else. So a sort of force, as said. Just some pistols, nothing too much. Obviously, Zende had himself an extra $4,000, so he's going to go for an AK. There's the possibility to chuck this one around. And is Cassandra really just going to go with a pistol? No, there's an AK on the floor. So, yeah, expected. They're going to be going for a decent buy here. Hootie still has the potential to be taken down. But here we go. An important round for both teams. JR going aggressive, and there we go. This is what we wanted to see. The AK is dropped, but quickly received once more. But here we go. This is an important round for the CTs to take. They can't lose to this eco, but there we go. The push coming in. Deesa going to be taking down the AWP. If he can get that in his hands, that would be great. Another kill coming out from Dowdy as well. This force could be the break they need. Cody finds one and two. Lovely headshot. Spray control working perfectly. Mur coming in to help. He's going to find himself Darty. It's all down to Atta. Finds one, but surely this is going to be a round for the CTs. Lovely stuff coming out from Cody. Swinging the round, and Mur, the cleanup crew, survives, and they're going to buy themselves the AWP. As said, the buy will be coming in for the T's anyway, so the additional damage there will help their case of breaking the economy once more. They already have themselves 7 rounds, so they're not really in a huge pressure scenario just yet. But as said, you can find quite a lot of rounds on the T side of Overpass. It's definitely plausible. It's not like Inferno where it's very, very impressive if you find a lot of rounds T side. On Overpass, if you could do that, I'd say well done. Yeah, congratulations. But it's been done before. Many, many teams have managed to do it. So Torpedo, they're going to be wanting to get a couple more just to confirm that they're safe. Especially after getting so many early on. 7-1 up. It's now 7-5. And if they do lose this half 8-7... well, Arcade, the momentum will be firmly with them. JR currently playing with the AWP. This time he's holding the long position. We also have still that co-op position coming in from the two players, Mur and Hootie, ready to protect their site from the sewers. The jump going to be coming. JR! Just the second he jumped there, he gets shot back down. Zendi, that's twice in a row now that he's been taken out by JR. The push going to be coming in. The connector has been opened. Does look like the majority of the players are just currently playing towards mid. They haven't really made a decision just yet. Cassandra going to be holding this position again, even though he did get absolutely wrecked. And we're going to be seeing a nice push coming in from Cody. He's going to find himself a kill, pick up the AK, run away, take the advantage. And now we're going to see Cassandra in a great position as well. He finds himself 2. Atta does manage to trade, but it's now a 1 versus 4. And, well, it doesn't look like that pause has helped them out too much, although Atta's still doing damage. Currently 16-7. Want his team to step up a little bit with him. Not quite sure what he was planning to do there, but he gets taken down nonetheless. The push coming from behind. And, well, now we see, again, Zende obviously is the new player to this team. Currently 6-8. Not playing too badly. 16-8. Obviously, Atta currently at the top of the board. And, well, the CT side now, they're going to be coming up against a slight force buy. As said, the max loss bonus is in. 3,400 going to be made every time they lose a round from now on. And it looks like JR's going for that aggressive peek again. He's got to be careful, though. They're going very, very aggressive here. And he's going to get taken out for sure. No trade just yet, although Cassandra finds 2. That's going to be a 2-for-2 trade. The AWP is down. If Downey can get that one, that would be a nice addition to their buy. He's going to find that. There is also an M4 in the connector position. which will be picked up. So this buy has just improved tenfold for Torpedo. If they can get the last couple of rounds, this will be a great half from them. As said, 7 rounds, still not bad, but I feel like they'll be a little bit disappointed after being 7-1 up if it does finish 8-7. Currently a 3 versus 3. One player is Hootie towards this side. He's been very influential at holding on to B. He's going to be all alone now. One player, Coldy, is aggressive, and, well, it looks like soon we're going to see this push coming in. The bait is decent, only having a P250. The remaining players are pushing in, though. Here's the AWP onto Downey. Can he make a difference in this round? He's going to be the only one left. He's going to take down one. Still 2 players to find. Mur with the M4 coming up close. Looks like he's going to take this one nice and easy. 7-all. A great comeback from Arcade after being 7-1 down. And they're going to want to take this last round just to give them the slight advantage going into their T side. As said, I feel like an 8-7, 9-6 isn't too bad of a scoreline. 10 rounds is definitely plausible on the CT side. So Torpedo, they're not going to be under too much pressure. But I do feel like after being 7-1 up, it must hurt you just a little bit mentally to think, okay, now we've just gone and lost 7 rounds in a row. Although it's only 6 at the moment. Aggression coming out towards the party area. JR this time is playing towards long, with Coldy actually playing behind the rocks for a sort of surprise factor. The connector area has been taken over by the T's, something that the CTs, they really haven't tried to take. They've just been playing much more passive angles. A short push looks prominent at the moment, but JR will find the entry. That's a first kill, an important first kill. Still going to be Coldy holding towards long, with the chance to turn around, but JR finding another one. They're just pushing into his scope at the moment. They really want to take this guy down. We're going to be seeing Downey go in that scenario, and he has to watch out behind. Although JR's just going to find another one. Going to find a 4th. JR going ham in the last round. This guy is stepping up, as said. Currently, well, I think he was bottom of the board before this round, but he brings in a quad kill. One more player to find. Finds the tag. Looking to close this one out with the ace. So there we go, JR. Ace to finish off the round. The comeback to 8-7. Arcade now in the lead. On to their T side. And let's see whether or not Torpedo can win this one after what is 7 rounds in a row for the Arcade boys. What a comeback in that half. Obviously, now we see the pistol coming in. JR got himself the utility, and on the CT side, we have a couple of utility players. Darty with the kit, decent, with just some nades to try and play with here to slow down any of the push. He's going to throw out a couple to try and do a bit of damage. The nade going to do absolutely nothing because the T's, they're pushing towards the long area. Currently, nobody actually there, although we will see Decent going to be the closest one in this position. They're also taking over the toilets area. But funnily enough, it actually is the USP that will be more deadly from this range. The flashbang going to pop out. And here we go. Going to be seeing Decent go for a peek. A dink comes onto Zende, though. He's hurt in the meantime. Hootie and Cassandra finding themselves one apiece. We're going to be seeing the push come in very aggressively now. Rushing into all these players. They're all playing from the same position as well. This is not a good way to hold this one. Hootie gonna... Wow! Atta finding 2. There's now a chance. The kit has been dropped. Probably somewhere on the site. Atta, can he find any more headshots with this P2000? Going to be pushing in. Finds himself a 3rd. The remaining players, however, are playing very passively. Atta, he has found himself the kit. May just try and go for this one. They're going to fake the defuse. Mer holding from the back. You can see the hold coming in. And look at this. They're going to go for the ninja. Atta finds the defuse. A lovely round from him. And that is Torpedo taking their 8th round on the board, bringing things back to an even state. And with such a great start, Atta just finding himself 3 headshots. Then I love the little protective movement there, using his body in the way. We see Downey blocking off Coldy from finding that kill. He goes down in the end, but they got the round. That's all they care about. Coldy going to be playing with an AK now. We have the remaining players on the Tech 9s, so they are forcing. Normal circumstances would suggest that if you get the bomb down, you go for a save, but not if you're Arcade. They're going for broke here. Downey, he's going to spot out the players as they push in. The Molotov going to be used to slow down any aggression. There's 3 SMGs at the moment, so they are going to be playing, or have to play, very, very close. And Nade's going to be thrown in, something that is there. We're going to see Atta take down 1. The push coming in from Downey takes down 2. It is now a 2 versus 2 even. We're going to see 1 come back quickly. The going in for Decent finds himself a kill. Cassandra all alone, and he'll get taken down. Torpedo survived the onslaught of the Tech 9 and the nades. And, well, that AK is not going to be saved. So there we go. Torpedo getting back their lead. And Arcade are going to have to eco to save up for those AKs. That was the risk there. They could have had a fall by going into this one, but they wanted to break the economy straight away. Doesn't pay off in this circumstance, but definitely see what they were attempting to do there. And it isn't over yet. Not even close. As said, this is Arcade's map pick. Currently 1 round behind on, well, arguably the worst side of this map. But as said, this is their map pick. We expect big things from them here. And this has been an absolutely incredible best of 3 so far. We're going to be seeing Darty go for the spray. Finds himself 2 swaps to the USP. But in the meantime, Atta, he finds a couple as well. And Darty finishes things off with the triple. 10-8. Torpedo making their lead just that little bit bigger. But now the buy will be coming in. No AWP yet for either of the teams. Actually, are the CTs really going to be keeping these SMGs now? This is a little bit risky, but I suppose the does have the best armor penetration in the game, so, well, it's not that surprising to keep it, but at the same time, it's not going to stand up against the AK. It definitely doesn't have one-shot headshot capability, and, well, 3 players currently pushing towards the B site, possibly expecting a rush to be coming in, but it's not going to be the case. The players are going towards what looks like a long takeover. As said, there's no AWP yet on the CT side, but let's see what the T's are able to do here. They're pushing in. We're going to see JR. There is currently a boost. 1 player is looking towards long, but that's going to be Darty, and this boost works out great. Atta finds the first kill, but they are going to be under pressure very, very soon. The Molotov goes down. Atta going absolutely insane. Finds himself 3 kills. The push going to come in. He finally gets traded, but it's too late. Zende finds 1 more, and now JR, he's all alone with no one here beside him. But you gotta have friends. Can he do anything here? Sorry for the musical interlude. I do realise I cannot sing, but it's still enjoyable. Gonna be down to 19 HP. Take Zende down a little bit with him. Decent can at least pick up that 3rd M4 if needed, or find himself an AK. That's the... I don't really know why he closed that door. Maybe just for a sound cue, in case JR does rotate in this direction. I think that's exactly what he's done here. Not a bad decision. JR, though, is actually going to be pushing up short. 25 seconds left on the clock. Downey in the perfect position, but he'll get taken down. This is nice work from JR. 2 kills so far in the round. 2 more to find. He's got to go for this bomb plant pretty soon, though, and Zende is in a great position, and so is Decent. Going to be finding that one. And that's going to be 11-8. Torpedo now take the lead just that little bit further. Arcade, they do still have a pause in their ranks, and it's, well, if it gets too far on the CD side, I suggest they take it. Maybe going into their buy round will be the better scenario. I do think that teams that do it going into an eco round, it does also put doubts in your mind. But here we go. We're going to be seeing a few Deagles coming out for the T side, just trying to do some damage here. The CTs, they have built up a bit of an economy, but it's not ridiculous just yet. We're going to be seeing Mur playing on the edge of the smoke, and Atta will just rip his head clean off. I think that smoke, did that smoke actually hit off Atta? I'm not sure. But so far it is Atta, currently 26. The carry is coming in at the moment. Hey Atta, if you want to play some ML and carry me too, that would be absolutely wonderful. But yeah, having an absolutely brilliant game. Absolutely brilliant. Well, qualified, to be honest. He's been superb. Can he continue this on now? He's going to be finding another one. Gets tagged a little bit, but not going to be too scared about 18 HP. Maybe scared of the Deagle, though. Coldy, the Deagle Meister. Cassandra going to be finding 1. There goes Zende. Aggression coming out from Atta, but he will find himself another one. Not going to find anything more, though. JR takes him down. We're going to be seeing Downey, though, pushing in. A star from yesterday. Cassandra getting ready to go aggressive. They do still have the bomb in their midst, but they've got to be careful here. They don't want to just hand that over. It is Darty currently with an AWP, and oh, we're going to be seeing JR pick up an AK as well. That has just disappeared right out in front of one of the CT players, though. And it looks like Kashandra's going to go aggressive. JR's going to find one as well. This is a great round from Arcade now. They pulled back a possible round from next to nothing. They literally didn't even buy any armor. They just bought some pistols. This is not the way that Torpedo want to be giving them a way back into this game. JR at least going to get the bomb down. And we're going to be hearing the player coming in from behind. And a lovely shot from Cassandra. That will be an AWP going over in a round that they definitely shouldn't have won. We are now 11-9 in favor of Torpedo. And, well, they're going to be able to buy something in this round, but it's not going to be the ideal situation. It will be Decent spending up a lot of his cash to get his remaining players on guns. And if they do lose this round, they're going to be back to an eco, and that could be back to 11-all. So, Arcade, a huge round coming in. There's been so many rounds in this best of 3 so far that could just be deciding factors. We're going to be seeing huge aggression coming out towards the B side. They know they don't have the ideal buy, don't have the huge amount of nades, so they're going to be trying to push and find themselves information, possibly find themselves a kill. But now that that has not paid off, they're going to be rotating back towards the initial sites. They wanted to stop any possible push towards the B side. But if Arcade ever had a moment where their players needed to step up, it looks like it was now. 2 rounds behind. Definitely not over yet. This is, of course, their choice of map. But so far playing slow. A minute left on the clock. We have Cody pushing towards long. The remaining 3 players still around the T-spawn, and one player just holding right back in case the CTs did plan to go aggressive. Does look like they are edging towards a B play. 45 seconds left on the clock. Ticking away here. The CT side, they're happy to just play the time. They don't have many nades left to play with. Downey with 1 smoke. That 1 smoke could be absolutely crucial. We're going to be seeing 2 players almost back to back. Cassandra getting tagged a little bit, and this could be an important kill for Darty. Going to be sneaking in. That's going to be the first kill of the round. The remaining players, however, are over towards the B side. Here we go. The push going to be coming in. Downey currently hid in the corner, though. I wonder if they'll actually check here. They may not expect him to be pushed out this far, and there we go. Downey going to be finding 1. Very little time left on the clock. The bomb has to go down very quickly. JR... Oh my goodness, the plant's going down, and Decent, he's going to manage not to stop it. Mer gets the kill. What? What a misplay from Decent, and now the T's have a chance. Darty going to be finding 1, though. It's all down to Cody in a 1 versus 3. And they're going to close it out, but that was a terrible spray from Decent. I have no idea how he didn't manage to take that kill. Luckily, his teammates step up. There's going to be 12-9, but... Oh, that almost gave me a heart attack, that spray. Ends up paying off. The bomb does go down, but, well, it looks like Arcade, they left that one a little bit too late. Buy coming in for both teams. Not the best buy from Arcade. Obviously, their money did just get reset after winning and losing a round. Although it was an eco that they won, so that gave them a little bit of cash. But this is going to be a tough one. They don't have the same utility. Also, Cody doesn't have himself an AK. The AWP is back on Darty, so he's playing the CT AWP yet again. Saw a great T side from him. I haven't seen so much on the CT side. It's mainly been Atta pulling his weight. Zende having a few good moments as well. But it looks like they are just edging up, grabbing positions on the map. We also have a slight push into water, just waiting. Hootie playing calm. He has not been the same since we swapped over to the T side. It is arguably the harder side to play. So Torpedo with the 7 rounds was a pretty good going from them. Same with Mer, 1-6 on this side. They of course only have 1 round under their belt at the moment. Torpedo. They need this map. They need 4 more rounds, and they are through to the LAN finals. 100 grand to be played. 50 grand for the team that wins. And obviously, the glory as well. The fans. Everything at stake. Cody, however, will push straight through a Molotov. He's going to find 1, but the trade comes in from Downey. He needs to stay alive as long as possible. He's going to take down Mer as well. JR going to be pushing onto the site, and there's still a player here. Going to be pushing away. He's going to be spotted out. It's a 3 versus 4, waiting for his teammates. But Downey, he's found himself a 3rd kill into this round. One player is pushing him from the behind, but he's been heard out. Cassandra going to get taken down. Now the defuse will start to come in, but Hootie's going to take down 2. And Hootie going to fail, unfortunately. Not going to manage to do it. Downey playing a crucial position in that round, managing to take 4 kills. And that's going to be 13-9. The driver's seat is being filled by Torpedo. And this is all coming down to a force by the looks of it. If they lose this round, the loss bonus will be a little bit better, but it will only be at about 2,400. So they really are investing a lot into this round. And if they don't win, it could be game. We're going to be seeing possibly a 14th round here. But, well, the smoke going to be going in. The nade going to throw out. Not going to actually cause any real damage at all. And I would have actually liked to possibly see a switch up in pace here. We've seen some very, very slow rounds coming out from Arcade. They managed to get the bomb down in that one by going fairly aggressive, but they didn't win the round. And, well, they haven't won any except for one. The Molotov going to be thrown in, but there's no one in that position. Very passive B play at the moment, but they're playing together. That's the one thing the Torpedoes seem to have. They are playing off each other very, very well. And the problem for Arcade is they could have had an absolutely superb CT side, but they just let rounds go at the very beginning. 7 rounds to 1. Finishing off 8-7, but here we go. Mur not going to find himself that first kill. Still a minute left on the clock, though. So that damage could come into play a little bit later on. JR only on a Tech 9. Wonder if he's actually saved anything. Not really. Wouldn't have been able to do too much anyway. 45 seconds on the clock. We see a lot of the time running down for Arcade, leaving themselves in a horrible scenario. But here we go. The push is going to be coming in. Darty playing passive with the AWP. Not going to hit the shot, but he will spot out a couple of players. We're going to be seeing Cody pushing in pretty soon, and we're going to see JR coming as well. This is where the push comes in. We're going to be seeing Atta. He finds himself another kill, but gets taken down. The bomb will be planted. The retake play going to be attempting to come in. A nice attempt to shoot through the little gap. You can hit through that, but it's not going to connect. And now the retake scenario. One of the harder sites to retake probably on the game, although you can come in from a lot of positions. JR, he's going to be finding one with that Tech 9. Not going to find any more. The trade comes in. The push now from the CT side. All of these players have kits, but Cody finds one. We're going to see another one from Cassandra. Downey, the last player left alive. I feel like this is nigh on impossible now. It's going to be so difficult. One of these players will have to make a mistake to give him this round. He's going to find one. Can't find the second. Cassandra is going to close this one out. 13-10. And the AWP will be saved for his teammate as well. And now the CTs are in economic trouble. These games just can never seem to go either team's way. One team gets a few rounds. The other team bounces back, breaks their economy. And it's going to happen again. We could be going 13-11 here with the eco coming in. A few players did have a bit of money, so Downey going to be going with the deagle and the armor. Let's see if he can actually do anything in this. But look at the kills at the moment. 30 kills for Atta. Single-handedly winning 5 with the MVPs. And he's been playing out of his skin. And if he were to lose this one, I feel like it'd be devastating. But as long as he continues his reign of terror, they won't be worried too much. The push is going to be coming in onto the B site. And to be honest, for Downey, it may actually just be worth saving this one. It looks like he is going to go aggressive. Not going to find the kill. Gets absolutely demolished by the Galil. And, well, the remaining 3 players may as well just go for some aggressive pushes. Cassandra going to use the door to his advantage. And, well, peekaboo. Zende does manage to get the trade. Mur finishing him off. And now it's all down to Atta. Actually getting close to the site, but he's got a player directly below him. Not too sure what he'll actually be able to achieve here. Doesn't have a kit, otherwise he could try it and go for a snack-style ninja. But he's going to get finished off. Hootie finds himself a double kill. And we're back to 13-11. Only 2 rounds to the difference at this point. A very, very difficult scenario. And actually we're going to be seeing Torpedo go for a pause. Is this tactical? TeamSpeak problems. Soon we will. I don't know. This could actually just be a ploy to go for a tactical pause. They've already had one in this game, but, well, you never know. Even if they are going for something tactical, it could be a nice decision for them anyway, just to try and make something of this round. Obviously, they are still in the driver's seat. They're in the lead. They just need to try and bring something back into this one. They could go for another eco here and bring out a massive full buy. That may be what's being decided. Like, I don't particularly believe all the excuses that you see from players when it's like, yeah, TeamSpeak. Oh, what, you mean TeamSpeak happened to break in a crucial round for you when you're about to decide whether to buy or not? Very, very convenient. If anybody could see, I'm currently like touching my nose as if to say, yeah. And there we go, the buy will be coming in. Decent going to be picking up the MP. Has done a decent amount of damage with that so far. Excuse the pun. But if you listen to my casting, that's what you're going to get. As said, you can always comment on my casting, typing !caster and tweet me. I will do my best to reply. Obviously, if it's just something like you're great, I may not reply just because I don't really want to just go, yeah. But if you ask me a question, like I had someone ask me, do I like chicken nuggets? I will answer, I do like chicken nuggets. But Darty going to be finding 1 and 2. This is a great start to the round. We're going to see a trade back from Coldy. Cassandra finding the trade onto his death as well. It's now a 3 versus 2. Sende, decent, doesn't have an M4 at the moment. Got himself the Cassandra in a great position, but going to get taken down. A nice peek. The T economy isn't that great either. This is something that they've been suffering from, as well as the CT side. JR. He's done some ridiculous things in the past. Had some great rounds. An ace with the AWP earlier on. He only needs to get 3 this time. Currently, only 1 player anywhere near the B site. Can JR take him down and give himself a fighting chance? Gonna hit 20 damage with an orb. What did he hit him through? That, well, I thought that would be at least about 70, but there you go. The bomb at least going to be going down. That should secure their economy. That's an important bomb plant. And now JR, he can go and try and make something of this round. Kill number 1. 2 more to find. Oh, he could have had a double there. They lined up. Not going to hit the shot. Oh, I thought he was going to get that. I saw the 2 players line up there and I was like, oh God, hit a double. That would be amazing. But no, not quite there. JR getting the bomb plant down is very important though, because it will allow for a buy. But this is now 14 to 11. If the CT side lose this round, they will be reset again. So it's not over for sure. There's no way this game is over yet. Until it says 16-11, until the fat lady is singing her heart out, this game is not over. The T's going to be pushing towards the B side this time. A lot of them gathering up. We're going to be seeing Coldy going aggressive through the smoke. Actually going to get through. He's going to find himself 1. Zende finds 1 in return. And there's still a player in the smoke. They're running into each other. They don't quite realizing. Decent finds another kill. He's got to be careful. There's going to be a player behind him. But he's in a crucial position. And he's going to give it away to Hootie. A 2 versus 3. Are the T's really going to break this one straight back? Atta finding 1. He's in a 2 versus 1. You wouldn't want anyone else in this position at the moment. He is playing out of his mind. Can he find a clutch? He's going to find 1. It's now a 1 versus 1. Gonna throw out the Molotov. Gonna be spotted. Cassandra in the corner. Is he gonna go for the kill? No! Cassandra will take him. He will almost burn alive. But that's gonna be 12 to 14. And now this... Oh, no. This is just too close. I'm not sure my heart can take this one. The CTs are gonna be back to an eco again. Arcade should be bringing this back to 14-13. And then we'll be seeing a bite. Look at the rounds at the moment. 1 round, 2 rounds, 2 rounds, 1 round, 1 round. It's just no real winner at this point. I don't know who's going to come out on top. And we're going to be seeing pure aggression coming up. But again, the T's have read this perfectly. They're going to be going straight onto the B site. Nice and clear. And, well, then it will just be down to these pistols to try and retake. Atta has himself a deagle yet again. currently sitting on 32 kills. 12 above anyone else on his team. 11 above anyone else in the game. Zendi going to be looking to try and find a little bit of aggression, but Cassandra, he knows he should just be able to spray down these players. Atta going with the D, not going to find anything. And these are just nice eco frags. Mer going to be finding a couple with the earning that dollar. And now it's all down to Decent, and he'll get finished off as well. Cassandra with the triple kill. And, well, we've got... The thing is, the kills do seem to be quite balanced among the majority of the players. Obviously, Mer and Zende, again, they're not having the best of games, but the remaining players, 18 and 21, 17 and 20, and then, I suppose 18 and 23. And then there's obviously Atta, who is the anomaly at this point. But CTs have a bye. The Ts have a bye. Will this be going to 14-14, or will it be going to match point for Torpedo? This is Arcade's map. If they do manage to bring this one back, we will be going to a third map, which will be Mirage. We have the push coming in towards the B site. Heavy aggression coming out from Hootie. He's just completely taken over the site. They don't even know he's there. Atta finds one in the meantime, but this is such a good position from Hootie. He's just spotted Downey, but he's going to let him go. He's going to tell his teammate he's coming, but Mer gets taken down anyway. Definitely not having the best game. And look at Hootie. There's no way he can expect these there, except Decent has spotted him out. Hootie finds himself a kill. Back to a 3 versus 3. The push is going to be coming towards B pretty soon, but look at Darty. He's pushing it from behind. He could be absolutely crucial. There's so many plays coming out in this round. The Molotov going to be pushed in. Downey going to have to protect himself. But look at the position. We're going to be seeing a kill coming out from Darty. That's a nice start. 3 versus 2. The bomb is yet to go down. Also, Downey in a great position, but Darty drops the bomb. This has happened twice today where someone's gone aggressive with the bomb, but Hootie finds himself another kill. A 1 versus 2. The bomb is still down, but it doesn't look like... What on earth are we seeing here? Are they going to gather up together? Currently we have Atta holding the angle. The bomb has been picked up. It looks like they're going to gather up together. This could be a smart decision, just going to try and find the trade. Going to be trying to stop the bomb plant. Hootie, he's got to go for it now. He's got no choice. Almost running out of time. He thought he saw someone, didn't he? What is over there? There's nothing here. What are you looking at? Oh, no. The possible final round. 15 to 13. 1 round needed for Torpedo. 2 rounds needed for overtime. These maps could not be closer if you tried. Very close first map. Cash, we're going to see aggression coming out from Atta though, but he's going to get taken down. Luckily, Darty's there to trade, and Mer has taken some damage in the meantime. We're going to get a little bit of GoTV lag just to make things a little bit more interesting. That's the only reason it's there, guys. It's not that GoTV just has problems. It's because they put it in to make you scared. They want your heart to beat just that little bit faster. The T's now slowing down. They've got an entry kill. Currently have a double UMP on the CT side, so their economy is not that great either. We're going to be seeing CTs go aggressive. The flashbang going to come out. The door going to be open, and this could be the death of someone. But Downey's going to find one. We're going to be seeing a positive trade for the CT side. There's an AK on the floor. But Decent, well, he's been playing very well with the UMP. We're going to be seeing JR and Coldy fighting with their survival in this tournament. We couldn't ask for a better couple of maps. But will we be seeing a best of 3? That is the question. Or will we be seeing 3 maps, I should say. Or will it just be 2 maps? The bomb going to be going in. Zende going to be throwing out the nade. They obviously want to close this in too. JR going to be going slightly aggressive. And he's going to get taken down. It's now Coldy in a 1 versus 3. This is all down to him. Got to find one of these kills quickly. And he's going to miss the shot. They now know exactly where he is. This is going to be such a hard thing for him. Will this be Torpedo going through to the final? Or will we see one of the greatest clutches? 1 versus 3. No, we won't. Torpedo are through. That is how they close this. 16-12, 16-13. An absolutely brilliant showing from Arcade. But unfortunately for them, the Swedes were just that little bit better. They take the best of 3. Guys, we're going to be back tomorrow with another final set of qualifiers. And, well, don't forget, !Caster. You can check me out. Tweet me what you think. Check out EGB, CSGO Fast, Acer. And, of course, you got to give some love to Twitch. Anyway, guys, we will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure if I actually have the bracket to bring you for tomorrow because supposedly one of the teams is still being... Like, we're not sure if they're kind of ready to be in the cup yet or if we need another team to be brought in. So I don't want to show you any graphic that might be slightly wrong. But make sure you come back tomorrow. We will definitely have games for you. And then the final day will be on Monday where we will finally know who will be in our cup. So anyway, guys, I've been TomBiz14. I hope you've had a great night. Congratulations to Torpedo. Commiserations to Arcade. And we will be back tomorrow with qualifier number 4. Peace out.